Monday Night Football, Giants and Patriots. Eli Manning, Tom Brady, nope. Jackson Dart, Drake May. Could be a good game here. I've got a free play with analysis for you. Monday Night Football, Giants, Patriots coming up right here, right now. Hi, it's Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV, breaking down Monday Night Football, New York at New England. As I mentioned, Jackson Dart is expected to be back as the starting quarterback for the New York Giants this Monday night, and he's been a nice spark offensively for the team this year. He's got the best QB rating overall at 93.5, but there really hasn't been a huge difference between him, Russell Wilson, or Jameis Winston. Winston looked fantastic last week against the Detroit Lions, and overall this season, Winston averaged almost 9 yards per pass. Russell Wilson, 7.0. Jackson Dart, 6.9. So there's really been no difference between these quarterbacks. The one difference is touchdowns to interception. Wilson and Winston, 5 TDs, 5 picks. Dart, 10 touchdowns, only 3 picks. That's why he has a better QB rating as well. He's taking care of the football. And Drake May's having a fantastic season for New England, MVP caliber candidate. 21 touchdowns, 6 picks, 71% completions, a 110.7 QB rating, over 3,100 yards passing. And I think there'll be some points in this game as both defenses have been below average this season. I like the over 46.5 between the Giants and New England. Of course, you got to wonder about the mindset of the Giants after blowing another double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, losing to the Detroit Lions last week. Narrow losses against the Packers, the Bears right before that. Of course, they had that huge collapse against Denver back in mid-October, and they did follow that up, losing the next 5 games. In fact, since that Denver loss, they've lost 5 in a row straight up, and they've also gone over every game but one. In fact, overall, they've lost 6 in a row. It all started with that Denver blown huge lead, and they've gone 6-1 to the over the last 7. The offense has actually been pretty good in recent weeks. Their team total here is priced right around the 20.5 range, and they are 19.5 actually to be exact, and they have scored 20 points or more in 7 straight games. So I think they can definitely get to 20 or more in this one against a suspect Patriot defense that on the season is only giving up 19 points a game, but they're giving up 5.5 yards per play against weak opponents that average just 5.2, and they've given up 6.5 yards a pass against teams that average just 6.0. This is not a good New England defense. They've played a very weak schedule so far, and the Giants' offense has definitely been in better current form over the last couple of months. Just not sure New York can stop New England, though. Patriots are averaging 26.5 points per game this season, over almost 8.5 yards per pass, over 6 yards per play. Giants' real weakness this year has been a terrible rush defense. They're giving almost 6 yards per carry. And yes, New England's not a great rushing attack. They're more of a passing team. But I think maybe look at some New England player props to the over on the rushing yards might be worth a look this week. Henderson, obviously, their leading rusher. He's averaging has over 558 yards in the season. But Drake May, the quarterback, I talked about good he's been throwing the ball. He's actually been a pretty good runner this year. 307 rushing yards on 75 attempts, averaging over 4 yards a carry. And he's also had 2 carries for over 22 rushes for over 20 yards. Henderson's had over 3 runs for more than 20 yards. So I do think Henderson to the over, maybe May, even Stevenson, however you want to mix it. Some running backs, some rusher props to the over against a Giants run defense that's been really bad this season. And New York could definitely come in a little flat after another blown lead and lost to Detroit last week. And by the way, when they lost that Denver game and they blew that big lead in October, they came back at Philadelphia and gave up 38 points the next week. And the Eagles offense has looked terrible ever since. I think this game can get up and over 46.5 Monday Night Football between the Giants and Patriots, and also definitely look at some player props to the over as well, include some rushing props maybe for New England. Hey, what are your thoughts on this game? Side, total, what player props are you looking at? Drop them in the analysis below, in the comments below, include some analysis in the comments. Let's learn and earn and win together here on WagerTalk TV. And if you're liking these free play videos, all I ask is a quick thumbs up like. Click it. It takes 2 seconds. Thank you so much. And drop a positive comment below as well. And I will keep these videos coming each and every week. You know, I give you all the Thursday night NFL games, the Sunday night, these Monday night games each and every week, your Spotlight College football games as well. 15 to 20 free play games each and every week. They're usually high-profile national TV matchups. So if you're liking it, click subscribe and click the bell as well for an instant alert so you never miss out when a free play video is posted right here on WagerTalk TV. Now, most of these Spotlight TV games are light leans only. I'll treat them maybe as 1% of bankroll. Sometimes they make my best bet card, and when they do, they are strong 4% plays. And the only way to make sure you get all my personal best bets is to be a direct client at WagerTalk.com. And by the way, if you're joining us this Monday, we do have a Cyber Monday special for Monday, December the 1st. If you're joining us a little earlier during the week, and you can still get that 7-day for 67 special, which goes through Sunday. But if you're joining us on Monday, check out my page right now for a special Cyber Monday special, December 1st, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. And while you're there, also check out the daily free play. Don't forget, last cut for my best bet card goes up as a bonus free play each and every day on my page, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. And you can get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM. On the way out, don't forget to follow me on social media on X and Instagram at Steve Merril, 2 R's, 1 L, MERRIL, at Steve Merril on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV because you know there's more free play videos coming up next.